it is warming up, and so are the Barra and Jacks. So we're going to check out the Barra and Jacks box, Tackle Club for September. Now straight away opening this, I'm seeing big lures, big lures. And this is a Big Bite Baits Suicide Shad. Awesome pretty little colours on the back there. Nice little glitter through the body, and a big T paddle tail on the back. So these are going to pulse, vibrate and roll just like nuts. I'm going to get one of these now. That's pretty attractive. Very soft tail as well, so that will get a lot of action in the water. And looks like they have also coupled it up with some Big Bite Baits jig heads to go with it. Now these are 3/4 ounce unpainted 3 of. But this, I'm thinking big either impoundment barra or big saltwater barramundi. Heavy gauge hook. There we go, look at that. So they have coupled it up with the right size hook to match your plastic. Big Bite Baits, big paddle tail with a Big Bite Baits hook on there as well. And that'll be mint. Well, that's not too big for Jacks either. Jacks will hit big lures. But for me, that's more screaming out big impoundment barra or big saltwater barra. Next up, we've got it's a soft plastic swim bait, the Vivid Cruise 150. Cool thing about these, I have seen them before, is these also have a big T-tail, like paddle tail on the back. These are a soft plastic swim bait, so these are going to be mint for Jacks, holding up along your rock walls or pontoons. Just a constant roll with this. It is essentially going to mimic like a little mullet or something. Now the little thing underneath, you can see it here, the treble is actually not a treble, it's a double, and it's held up by a magnet. So just to keep it up out of the way so it's not free swinging, it's going to be less likely to catch on weed, etc., or rocks, and it's just going to keep it swimming true. So that'll work on both Barra and Jacks, both impoundment or saltwater or freshwater. Great little lure, and the weight, it's not too heavy. You'll be able to cast that on most of your rods. Then we've got, here we go, Samaki Vibalicious. So this is a little soft plastic vibe. I'm thinking schooled up barra. If you're running a sounder and you're fishing an impoundment, you'll be able to find some barra schooling up, and essentially you're just going to hop this or just work it like a jig, just vibing it up and down. Obviously double treble setup with 3 wire on them. I just dropped it. Fish come through in big schools, you're just going to hop it in their face, get them annoyed with it, and they're going to hit it because they either want to feed or they're going to hit it because they're getting pissed off with it being there. But awesome little lure. These are a vibe lure, the Samaki Vibalicious. Great little option if you find schooled up fish. Or you can even just do a fairly fast roll along rock walls for Jacks. That's a Samaki Vibalicious. Pontoon 21 Crackjack. These are a mint looking little hard body lure. And I'm probably, like Barra will still smash this, but I'm thinking Jack straight up. That fantastic foil finish, and how it just imitates a bait fish perfectly. Deep diving bib. I'm going to work this along rock walls. Rock walls, or even bridge pylons. Just trying to get that bite out of a Jack that's sitting a little bit deeper. I think that's going to be mint. Especially because most of these Pontoon 21s do have a very nice foil finish, will create a lot of flash and vibration in the water, and that big bib on the front will get it down and also protect it from snagging up when it is hitting those rocks as well. If you fish more natural structure, then this is also going to be a good option in and around your mangroves. You may find that the trebles will catch up in the snags a little bit more, but still a perfect option because of its buoyancy. You can float it back up as soon as you feel it hit a snag. And that's it for the Barra and Jacks box. So obviously if you are a subscriber, you do get it for a little bit cheaper. You only paid $69.99 to subscribe to this one. The total retail value is $105.87, so a pretty good saving there. If any of these boxes tickle your fancy, or you want to check out what others are about and find one that suits your fishing needs or the species you chase after, head over to www.tackleclub.com.au and find one that suits you or your partner or your cousin or your uncle or your brother or your neighbour. There's boxes for everyone. Check them out.